Jai Shri Mataji. Very good morning, everyone. Let us all collectively bow down to Shri Mataji, rise Kundalini, and take Bandhan. Shri Mataji, please, Shri Mataji, dissolve this drop into the ocean. Please make us part and parcel of the Samiste. Now let us listen to three Maha Mantras followed by the Ganesha Mantra.
Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Triguणात्मिका Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Now let us listen to a short talk of Shri Mataji on what to ask in the prayers. After this talk we will meditate for some time, each and every one of us asking whatever Shri Mataji said in the talk.
You must know that you represent me. Try to imbibe some of my qualities. Do I ever complain about food? Some of my must show patience. Now the best way would be to pray. Prayer is very great thing for such. Pray with your heart. First of all, you must ask for strength from others. Give me strength so that I be genuine. I won't deceive myself. We are deceiving ourselves more easily. Give me strength that I face myself and say with my heart that I try to improve myself. Because these are defects which are not your own. They are outside. If they fall off, you'll feel all right. You'll be perfect. Now, then you should ask for forgiveness. Pray for forgiveness. There should be prayer said that forgive me. Because I've been ignorant, I do not know what to do. I've done mistakes, so you please forgive me. That is the first thing one has to ask, is the forgiveness. The second thing you ask for is give me a sweet tongue. A method by which I become communicative with others. Respect me, they like me, they like my presence. Give me strength, give me love, give me that beauty of culture, beauty of understanding that everybody loves me, wants me, asks for me. In the prayer you ask that, O Lord, give me the sense of security of my spirit, so that I do not feel insecure, by which I trouble others all the time. Give me sense of my own dignity so that I do not feel that I am belittled or somebody has littled me. If you are at a higher position, nobody can belittle you. It's only you belittled by your foolishness and thoughtfulness. Ask for strength that give me my witness state. Give me satisfaction. Ask for satisfaction. Let me feel my satisfaction from what I have. Whatever I have, whatever I eat, everything take my attention away from all these things. You know that your attention is in the stomach. And those who are very much interested in food will get liver, in any case, whatever you may have. In anything like this, wherever my attention is going, please give me strength to pull it back. Chitta Nirodha. Teach me how to avoid things that tempt me, that take away my attention, take away my thoughts. Give me witness state by which I see the whole drama. Let me never spite others and criticize others. Let me see my mistakes, not others. Let me see why people are not happy with me. Give me strength to have a very sweet tongue and a sweet nature so that others like my company. They enjoy my company. Let me be like a flower and not like a thorn. You have to pray. All these prayers are going to help you. Then ask for the greatest prayer which in Shra, that please keep me away from ego. That gives me ideas that I am superior to others, I am better than others, or in any way it takes away my weakness and my humility. Give me natural humility by which I can penetrate into the hearts of people. Just you have to bend your head and you go up to your heart. You have to bend your head. Just to bend your head, and there is your heart, where resides the Spirit. Be with it. If you are anyway hurt in your ego, or you are hurting somebody's ego, it's just the same. You are behaving in the same manner, in the same egoistical manner. So try to understand that these things have to go away. It's best is to pray and ask for help. Prayer is a very big thing, but with your heart, pray that God give us strength and that growth that we can please our mother sometimes. We want to please our mother. We want to see her happy. The only thing that will really give me happiness is that the way I love you, we love each other.
Now let us listen to another talk of Shri Mataji, where she talks about the importance of making our axis deeper.
In the whole evolutionary process, the Mother Earth has played a very big part through her axis. In the same way, in human beings, the axis is the most important. That's the main principle of life we have got is our axis. We have to stand on our axis. Those who do not stand on their axis, stand more towards the left or towards the right, are capable of complete destruction. Because either they will be destroyed by too much of right side or too much of left side. So our axis has to be properly dealt with. Now those people who do not have a proper axis can have problems of different chakras, of different kind of quality in a person. A person who stretches his axis too much, puts back his head like this, is a person who is very right-sided and creates problem with his ego. And the one who absolutely bends down like a slavish person also is a person who goes towards his destructiveness. Now there's a big problem between these two types of people, one trying to dominate another, and when they start dominating another person, they actually destroy themselves as well as destroy the ones whom they are dominating. One has to understand that what is the best within a human being is his axis. And everybody has an axis, and one must respect the axis of every person. In Sahaja Yoga, I don't know you by your faces so much. I know you by your chakras, by your sushumna, what sort of a sushumna you have. If you have a deep sushumna, I know you as a deep person. If you have a superficial sushumna, I know you as a person with a very superficial type of a sushumna. And even if you make up something by sort of being very nice or good or talking about Sahaja Yoga or knowing too much about Sahaja Yoga and saying things which will baffle normally anyone as if you are masters of Sahaja Yoga, I know how deep you are. So the depth on the axis is more important than anything else. Your axis has to be very deep. Now you will say that, Mother, the axis is the same as it is. So how can it be deep? So in the axis, as you see, is made in human beings, is like a 3.5 coiled paper light. And the inside of it is the Brahmanadi. The Brahmanadi is a very, very small little, we can call a very, very hair-like thing, where only a hair like Kundalini can pass. But when the person is deep, this Brahmanadi is bigger, and all the rest of them, which are coiled into each other, are smaller. While the people who are not deep, their outside, what you call the foldings, are bigger than the inside small thing. Now such people could be apparently very dynamic, may look very intelligent, may look very smart, may look to be very good looking, or whatever it may be, outwardly. But inwardly they are not deep. Inwardly, if they are deep, their whole attitude is beautiful. They are very joy-giving people. They are very joy-giving. And the more, if you meet a person of another kind, he may look joyous, he may try to give you joy, but the joy won't be really that deep. It would be like a joy killing. So it is important for us to make our axis deeper. And that is where we lack the proper assiduity, the proper effort we have to put in. Now some people have automatically very deep axis, and some people have very, very, what should you say, a very constricted type of the axis. This axis has to be grown. Now when you come for my puja and all that, I do expand it, I agree. But it is a temporary thing. To retain it at that point, one has to work at home, in the collective also. One has to work very much at home with meditation. But it should be done seriously. It should not be just a joke, to be frivolous, to be stupid. That's not the way. It should be done very seriously in the meaning that it is a devoted task you have taken. It's a meditative thing. It's a prayer to God. You can call it, it's a puja to God. Is to be done with that reverence. Because reverence is the key of achievement. If you have no reverence about yourself and no reverence of others, then it cannot be done. But first you must have reverence for your own life. What am I doing with my life? Where am I wasting it? Why should I waste it? Why should I be deep? After all, there must be some purpose of my life. Am I serving my purpose? Am I doing that? All these things, if they pop into your head, then you will understand it's very easy to fight out your ego. Because normally on small things people fight. I've seen that in Sahaja Yoga also people fight on things like, it's so useless, absolutely useless. To me it sounds stupid to even mention the way people fight over small things and quarrel. But a deep person, even if he doesn't speak much, even if he doesn't show off much, even if he doesn't sit in the front line, he expresses himself through his depth, because I can work out better through that. So to develop this, one must meditate. Important thing is to meditate. Every day, every day, every day. You may not eat your food one day, you may not sleep one day, you may not go to your office one day, you may not do anything that you are doing every day, but you must meditate every day. That's an important point to develop the central constricted part into a bigger area. Now, when that happens, that you start developing it, the first thing you will notice about yourself, that you do not care for any comfort. You're not bothered about any material thing. Whatever it is, you are above it. You just don't bother your head. Let it be. You just don't want to put your neck into a thing where you do not belong. You just get out of it and you think that, oh God, this is too much for me. I just don't care for it. So your whole attention now moves inward. When the attention starts moving inward, then it expands more. This is the inner part, which is called as the Brahmanadi, and starts expanding and expanding. Now, in small things also, say for example, if I have not mentioned somebody and mentioned somebody else, then they feel, oh, why didn't mother mention my name? It's too small a thing that it doesn't matter. As long as you have a deep axis, you are with me, I am with you, absolutely one with each other. But these outward things are, oh, she gave a nice sari to another one, she never gave us a sari, she didn't do this, didn't do that. All those things, if it comes to your head, that means absolutely is true that there is something lacking with you. Or if you try to complain, oh, I went there, I had to go by a bus and I had to stand on this thing, that shows that you are not comforted. This widening comforts you. That's the comforting thing. And that really makes you feel so comfortable in any circumstance, in any position, in any lifestyle. And you do not want to have any other comfort. And this one has to develop through meditative effort. This balance comes through our depth, and that depth has to be improved. Not through just by talking about it, by talking about Sahaja Yoga, but actually seriously doing meditation, actually seriously doing meditation.
Now let us take the right hand, keep it on the top of the head after pressing the Brahmarandra a couple of times. Slowly move it away from the top of the head. Now the right hand is a few inches away from the Brahmarandra or the Sahasrara. Now let us observe our entire Sushumna Nadi right from the Muladhara Chakra. Let us bend our head a little and feel the connection all the way from Sahasrara to Muladhara. Now let us swap our hands. Right hand on the lap, left hand a few inches on top of Sahasrara. After we start feeling the cool breeze, observe the entire Sushumna. Keeping both the palms on our lap. Let us observe our Sushumna Nadi, our Sahasraras and both the palms. Let us take the third Mahamantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradhayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji. Thank you very much, Shri Mataji. Thank you for guiding us in today's meditation, for opening our chakras and nadis and nourishing them. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for taking us to the thoughtless awareness state and imbibing the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga. Please forgive us for all the mistakes we may have committed unknowingly or unknowingly during today's meditation. We once again thank you from our hearts, Shri Mataji. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. This concludes today's session. Thank you all for joining in. Have a great day. Jai Shri Mataji.